October will bring reckoning. The season of death is here. October will not arrive quietly this year. It will come like a shadow on the wind, unrelenting, cold and final. As the sun moves into Scorpio and the veil between worlds begins to lift, we step into the domain of death, not metaphor, not soft reflection, but death in its purest, most unavoidable form. The end of cycles, of illusions, of lives lived in resistance to truth. The death card rises in the tarot with a skeletal rider dressed in black, mounted on a white horse, eyes empty, mission clear. Around him, figures fall. A monarch's crown rolls in the dust. A holy man pleads. A child offers flowers. None are spared. October will carry this exact energy, the kind that reminds us how thin the line is between control and chaos, between existence and erasure. This is not a time for sweet language or spiritual bypassing. Scorpio season will deliver real death, of reputations, of systems, of identities. And yes, perhaps of bodies too. Some will fall dramatically, in the public eye. Others will slip away quietly, like breath fading into cold air. But the result will be the same. The end has come, and it will not ask for your permission. We are entering a cycle where consequences can no longer be delayed. Those who have built their lives, wealth or status on exploitation, cruelty or deception, will no longer be insulated. Power will not save them. Privilege will not protect them. October will bring collapse to those who thought themselves invincible. What was hidden will be dragged into the light, but not for scrutiny, for burial. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the god of the underworld. This month, his hand will be felt across the world. Expect more deaths, literal and symbolic. Expect to see names fall from grace in a single breath. Expect silence to be broken, not by speech, but by destruction. The kind of destruction that clears the earth, so nothing can grow in its place until the rot has been burned out. This is also the month where the collective shadow becomes impossible to ignore. Acts of violence, extremism, and grief will echo louder. The need to make sense of it all will clash with the reality that not everything can be explained. Some things must simply end. October will not offer comfort, it will offer truth. And the truth may be terrifying. On a personal level, you will be asked to let something die. A relationship, a persona, a dream that's been decaying beneath your skin. If you resist, the pain will intensify. If you surrender, you may find peace in the ashes. But make no mistake, there is no avoiding the fire. So ask yourself now, before the wave hits, what are you clinging to that cannot survive this season? What are you pretending is alive when it's already gone? October will not wait for your answer. It will take what must be taken. Through the global stage, no throne is safe. Like smoke before a blaze, signs will come early. Tremors in headlines, uneasy silences before the breaking point. And when Scorpio season begins, the death card will ride in at full gallop. Its blade is not symbolic this time. It is sharp, swift, and aimed at the foundations of the global order. We will witness the unraveling of power dressed in ceremony. Governments, institutions, leaders, those who have long ruled without reckoning, will find their time is up, not with a gentle vote or polite resignation, but with collapse, with exposure, with irreversible endings. The death card is not about fairness. It is about inevitability, a monarch's crown rolling in the dirt, an empire brought low. October will show us that no leader, no regime, no ideology is immune to decay. Those clinging to control by force, propaganda, or fear will discover just how quickly a pedestal can become a pyre. International tensions will escalate, and not all will remain contained. Acts of violence, coordinated or spontaneous, may emerge from long festering wounds. Some events will shock, but only to those who have not been paying attention. October does not create the rot, it reveals it. Economic structures may wobble, market crashes, currency shifts, or the collapse of trusted financial systems will not be surprising in this climate. Wealth that was hoarded through exploitation may vanish overnight. The world is being reshaped, and money made in the shadows will not hold its value when the lights come on. October will be loud. Explosions, literal and metaphorical, will ripple across countries, movements, and media. but it will also be eerily quiet in moments. The kind of silence that comes just after impact. A global pause where everyone knows something has changed, but no one knows what comes next. Reckoning will come for the loudest and the most hidden. Those who spoke with venom will fall, their voices silenced by the very outrage they stirred. And those who operated in secrecy will be dragged into the daylight. Whistleblowers will rise, evidence will surface, scandals long buried will rot through the floorboards of power, and the people will feel it. This is not just a top-down collapse. October will shift public consciousness. Protests may spread, not as isolated events, but as a rising tide. Borders may be questioned, alliances broken, truth shouted in the streets. The air will feel heavy. Something is dying, and it isn't just an idea, it's an era. This is the end of pretending, the end of narrative without substance, the end of inherited power, unchecked dominance, and comfort bought at someone else's cost. October will not offer mercy to those who chose comfort over conscience. It will not give time to those who thought they had more. This is the month where the world changes form. What must fall will fall, what must be buried will not rise again, and what survives must be made new. While the world burns through its illusions on the public stage, the same force will turn inward. No mask will hold, no lie you've told yourself will stay hidden. The death card is coming for the private parts of your life, the ones you thought were safe behind closed doors. This month something in you will die, and you will feel it, not in a distant, symbolic way, but as a grief, a release, a severing that leaves no room for pretending. Relationships will end, not always with fights or final words, but with silence, with distance, with the sudden realization that something has already slipped away. Bonds held together by obligation, fear or fantasy will snap. Scorpio season brings emotional surgery. It cuts what is no longer alive, and there is no anesthetic. You may lose something you thought defined you, a job, a role, a status, a dream you've carried for years. If it's built on fear, it won't survive October. If it's built on the past, it will dissolve. There's no space anymore for identities constructed just to please others or to avoid discomfort. The truth of who you are, raw, unfiltered, unpolished, is all that will remain. Secrets may come out, yours or someone else's. Conversations long avoided will erupt. Skeletons will fall out of closets, whether you're ready or not. And when they do, you will be forced to decide. Cling to the illusion or begin again without it. Your inner world will not be quiet either. Emotions you've buried will rise like smoke from a fire you didn't know you started. Grief, rage, longing, shame, they will demand to be felt. They are not here to hurt you. They are here to clear you out. You may feel like you're unraveling, like something sacred is being torn down brick by brick. That's because it is, but it's not punishment. It's initiation. You are being returned to yourself, to what is real, not what is expected. Financial instability may arise, health issues may flare, family tensions may reach a breaking point. But each of these is a messenger. October is showing you where your life no longer aligns with who you've become and what you're still afraid to face. You will want to hold on. You will tell yourself you can fix it, save it, control it. But the truth is, this month is not about control. It's about surrender. So ask yourself, what have I outgrown but still refuse to release? What parts of me are dying? And why am I trying to revive them? Because the death card does not wait. It does not ask. It arrives and it takes. And in the space it leaves behind, you will be asked to build something real, not for others, not for approval, but for the version of you that survives this fire.